Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bianca Belair opened up about the sacrifices she had to make to get into shape during her running days. She stated that it took a toll on her health. The EST of WWE was a track and field athlete before she pursued a career in professional wrestling. Even though she wasn't a fan of the business growing up, she's had a very successful career in WWE and is one of the biggest female stars in the entire industry. Speaking to Stephanie McMahon on What's Your Story? With Steph McMahon, Bianca Belair said she struggled with an eating disorder while trying to lose weight. She added that while it made her faster on the track, it led to her getting injured. The SmackDown star stated that she became depressed and she didn't know how to handle it. Bianca Belair was at the University of South Carolina in her freshman year and transferred to Texas A&M University. Bianca Belair added that things got worse for her after she transferred to Texas A&M. She got on medication for depression, but her parents didn't know about it. Before she became the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair was fighting battles far away from the bright lights of the wrestling ring. Though fans now know her as a powerhouse athlete with unmatched confidence, Bianca recently opened up about the emotional and mental hurdles she had to overcome before she ever stepped into a WWE Performance Center. In a raw and honest interview that sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, Bianca uttered the words that painted a different picture of the poised superstar we see today. "I was not healthy." Speaking candidly in a sit-down interview with WWE's digital team, Bianca Belair peeled back the layers of her iconic persona to share an intensely personal journey that predates her WWE success. It's a story about more than just wrestling. It's about mental health, body image, pressure, and finding light in the darkest moments. Before WWE, she said, pausing with a deep breath, "I was struggling. I didn't want to admit it at the time, but I was not in a good place mentally, emotionally, or even physically. People saw me smile, they saw the athlete, the competitor, but they didn't see the breakdowns behind closed doors. They didn't see the pain." A former all-SEC track and field athlete with a fierce competitive streak, Bianca had always excelled on the surface. But that excellence came at a cost. She revealed that during her college years, the pressure to perform and maintain an ideal image led to battles with eating disorders and self-esteem. "I became obsessed with control," she said. "I thought if I could control what I ate, how I looked, how I performed, maybe I could control the chaos in my head." Bianca admitted that the athletic world, while full of opportunity, also amplified her insecurities. The need to always be the best, the fastest, the fittest, became overwhelming. She confessed that even as she was breaking records, she was breaking down internally. "I would look in the mirror and not recognize myself. I was doing everything I could to appear strong, but inside, I felt so weak." The journey to healing didn't happen overnight. In fact, it took hitting rock bottom to realize she needed help. "There was a point," she shared, "where I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't keep pretending I was okay." That moment came during a post-graduation period of transition where her athletic identity was in limbo. "I felt like I had lost who I was. I wasn't competing anymore, I wasn't winning trophies, and I felt like I didn't matter without those things." It was during this time that Bianca began to prioritize mental health. With the support of her family and therapy, she started to unlearn toxic habits and rediscover her self-worth beyond titles and medals. "I had to learn that my value wasn't in my performance. It was in my presence, in my heart, in how I treat people, and in how I treat myself." The road to WWE came almost by chance. Bianca had submitted her profile to the WWE Performance Center without expecting much. "Honestly, I thought it was a long shot. I wasn't a wrestler. I didn't come from a wrestling family. But I believed in my athleticism. And more than anything, I was hungry for something new, something that let me be me." When WWE called her for a tryout, Bianca described it as a moment that saved me. "It wasn't just about a new career, it was about finding purpose. I walked into that tryout with everything I had. Not just the physical strength, but the emotional fight I'd built in those hard years. I didn't just want this. I needed this. Bianca's talent was immediately obvious. Her explosiveness, her charisma, her confidence, they all radiated. But it was the depth of her journey, the resilience behind the smile, that made her different. WWE signed her, and from that moment on she poured her entire soul into becoming the EST. As she spoke during the interview, Bianca's voice cracked with emotion. When people see me now, they'd see the braid, the muscles, the flair. But I hope they also see the healing. Because every time I walk down that ramp, I'm celebrating not just who I've become, but what I've overcome. Since joining WWE, Bianca has made history. She's main evented WrestleMania, won titles, inspired young fans worldwide, and become a symbol of strength and empowerment. Yet she remains grounded by her past. I never forget those dark days, she said. They remind me of how far I've come, and they help me connect with others who are going through it now. If my story can help even one person realize they're not alone, that they can come out stronger, then it's all worth it. Bianca has also used her platform to advocate for mental health awareness, particularly in the Black community, where such conversations are often stigmatized. We're taught to be strong, to push through, to not show weakness, but vulnerability is strength, she emphasized. Telling my story doesn't make me less, it makes me more human, and I want people to know it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not be okay. Her husband, WWE superstar Montez Ford, has been a pillar of support throughout her journey. Bianca credited him with helping her find peace and love at a time when she didn't think she deserved either. He saw me, the real me, and he loved me through it. That changed everything. Looking back, Bianca said she's grateful for her journey, the highs, the lows, the lessons. I used to wish I could erase those painful years, she admitted. But now I see that they were preparing me. Every scar, every setback, it made me who I am. And I wouldn't change that for anything. As the interview wrapped up, Bianca Belair left fans with a powerful message. Your pain does not define you. Your past does not limit you. You can write your own story, and you can make it beautiful. It was a side of Bianca Belair the world doesn't often see, stripped of glitter, titles, and catchphrases. But in many ways, it was the strongest version of her yet. A woman who rose from internal battles to become the embodiment of excellence, not just in the ring, but in life. WWE has given Bianca Belair the platform to shine, but it's her courage, resilience, and authenticity that truly make her the EST of everything. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.